Howdy, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located somewhere underneath the art villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. What, Manic Mark, hey, coming to you from the art villa found somewhere in the, oh man. Got this after lunch, I want to take a nap deal going on. Anyway, start over! Hey, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. Again today, why? Why not? No, why? Because I had to go out and do something. I stopped by a thrift shop and pick up some records. That's why. I don't have anything special to talk about. I'm an angry poo. I'm really pissed off. Shut up. Why? Because I'm angry. Why are you angry? I'm the angry poo. Why are you angry, poo? Because I'm not an angry turd. The angry turd's really angry. An angry poo should be happy. A poo should be happy. Ah, I'm a happy poo. That's right. Now you got it right. You're not angry. You're happy. You're the counterpart. You're like the doppelganger twin to the angry turd. But that would be bad. That would be bad. The angry turd is your doppelganger, happy poo. That's right. I knew I'd come up with something. Anyway, let's go right to the records today, shall we? First of all, I picked up this box set. Now, I have many of these albums, but I was surprised to find them all. It's the Directional Sound, the cheap, budgety premiere series of Command label rip-off percussion albums. Okay, they all came by themselves as single albums, but this is a 10-record set of all these guys. I'm trying to hold it up so you can see it. All these albums, of which I have a number of, but some of them I do not. So anyway, that was kind of just a weird find, and the records look like they've hardly been played. All right, I wish I would have got there before that somebody tore the corner of the box. Anyway, all right, it's a $1 record. It was $1 when somebody bought it new. It's the Hammond Organ Hits on Oscar Records. Oh my God, that's budget. I picked it up because it's just such a great cover. All right. This, none of the jackets, well, that one's in pretty good shape. Many of them aren't. Now, this could be interesting. I have no idea. The music of Lee Q. Ona D. Ortega and his orchestra, The Breeze and I, which includes jungle drums. Anyway, there's 3 or 4 good songs on here. It's interesting. Decca, I don't know. Just could be interesting. I don't want to take up too much time in case it isn't interesting. It's Michelle Going for Broke, played by Ray Martin and his orchestra. This could be outstanding. This could be an outstanding album. It also includes not only the cover of Michelle, but the cover of Yesterday by the Beatles. Ray Martin made some really terrific space-age records. Some of my favorites, as a matter of fact. This one is sealed. It was $1. I don't really need to pull the sticker off, but it's a sealed Marvin Hamlish, The Spy Who Loved Me soundtrack album. Okay, pick that up. This one I think I have, but apparently came from the same collection, has the same $1 sticker on it. It's Continental Tangos. I'm pretty sure I've got this on Oscar Records, real cheap. A very cheap photograph. It was blown up way, the dot pattern's way big in it. It's very interesting. Must have been a smaller separation that they blew up, mechanically blew up to. It was the cheapest art they could get. All right. David Rose made some good records, and I don't know if this is going to be one. The cover is pretty beat up, but the record inside looks pretty darn good. It's David Rosen's Concert with a Beat. See if I, don't know. It's all classical music composers. I don't get this one. But you never know. You never know when an accordion of fantasy's got to work out for you. And it's best to leave fantasies fantasies. I'm going to point that out right now. Anybody out there that's having a fantasy. Oh, now I remember. There was one other thing. I got this here box. It's a very fancy box. I'm going to pull that label off of it. got a little thing you pull apart to open it up, and inside the fancy box is this glass ornament with sparkly crap in it. I really don't get that part, but there's a note in it that says, explains who the person is and how she started to experiment with vibrant pointillistic blah 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 blah. Anyway, apparently these are hand blown ornaments. I don't know, but they're just sparkly shit. Anyway, this is not important. What's important is I could take these clear glass ornaments and I can fill them full of fake blood and fake human teeth and sell them during the next holiday season for ornaments that you can hang anywhere, on your tree or in your fireplace, or, you know, I'd be a big seller at the dentist office, probably. Their Christmas display, holiday ornament filled with fake blood and human teeth. Anyway, that's one of my ideas. I don't have the organ here now. I'd play the note. Glad I got that out of my system. Next, it's the Moon of Mancini. What a great photograph on this budget wine coat album. Just like, oh my God, I just took a shot of something and it wiped me out. I'm so stoned, man. That's who it is, by the Ralph Statler Orchestra. I don't think I have that one. I think I probably have it, but I don't think I have it with this cover. You know, I think it's out there in other ways. Anyway, just pick this up because it's a mid-80s harp player trying to do some pop stuff, I assume. What's his name? Andreas Wider. This looks weird and possibly interesting. It's the Night Pastor and 7 friends play Chicago jazz. All right. Definitely private press. He's an Episcopal priest that works in the entertainment areas of Chicago, ministering the spiritual needs of the people who work and play there. Isn't that wild? The Reverend Robert H. Owen is known as the night pastor to the musicians, bartenders, waiters, waitresses, singers, dancers, and others who work or play in the Rush Street, Old Town areas of Chicago during the late evening hours. A piano player himself, Father Owen understands many of the problems of the night people who do much of their work while the rest of the world plays or sleeps. Just a really nice photograph on this Budget Master seal. Another copy of this. I don't recall this. I don't know if I've got this one in stereo, so I picked it up. But it's a fine album. David Carroll, very good album. One of his better ones. It's Joe Kelly, live from Chicago Gold Coast Gaslight Club. Autographed by whoever Joe Kelly was. It's the brilliant sound, Belson sound on Verb. It's early Verb. I don't think I've got this one. It's Disco Hits on Pickwick. Haha. Disco spelled with a K. I had to pick it up because there's a cover of Kung Fu Fighting on the damn thing, and Fire, all done by Studio Group. You never know, but disco spelled with a K, that's what's most important. And last but not least, the cover is almost completely trashed. It's autographed. It's a couple of piano players, I think. There they are. You might say, that's going to be boring, and it could be, except that they do covers of MacArthur Park, Hey Jude, and Yesterday, Scarborough Fair, Midnight Cowboy, Summertime, so Impossible Dream. So, you know, there's got to be something on there worth listening to, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll feature that or not. And anyway, that's an interesting selection of records. Even though I felt like I was scraping the bottom of the barrel, there's a couple of interesting things in there. And I think this is especially fun. You know, it weighs as much as like 3 loaves of bread put together. It's one of the floors around here just don't sag in and collapse under the weight of all the records that Manny Mark has now in his collection. So that's it. Let's go straight into the musical selection. How about that, Happy Poo? Yay! I love music. It makes me happy.
Hello, this is the night pastor. I'd like to visit with you for a moment, so please pardon me for cutting in on this fine music. First, a million thanks to the musicians who are recording this album, and to Dave Remington who got them together. Secondly, thank you for your interest. The Night Pastor program aims at giving pastoral care and guidance to those who work or play at night. Called by many the people of the night, they are the entertainers and the entertained, the lonely and the lost, those who serve and those who are served, the loving and the loved, the unloving and the unloved, the sleepless and others who are active at night. Because of the late or strange hours, or for other reasons, many of them have been unable to get the guidance they might want or need. The Night Pastor program is one attempt at helping these people of the night to solve their problems. If you would like to know more about the program, please write to the Night Pastor, 30 East Oak Street in Chicago. Again, thank you very much. Now let's get back to the music.